Hey guys, it's Xander. I am 118 days on testosterone as of today. I wanted to go through some facial changes and just physical changes and just any changes in general. So for starters, my face is more broad than it was in the last two videos, if you've seen. It kind of just got more broad at the bottom. I feel like before it was more narrow, and it already looks like my cheekbones are kind of squaring off. I think before they were more round. I also think my nose got bigger, but I could be wrong. Maybe not. I mean, it's not huge. It's just a little bit bigger than what it was before. Besides facial changes, it's very obvious that my voice is a lot deeper. It's getting a lot deeper every day. I didn't really expect that to happen, but yeah, I think it's just going to continue to get deeper. I have a feeling by the end of this, I'm going to have a very deep voice, if already by, like about 3.5 months, it's already this low. At work, nobody even questions it. I get called sir all the time. I think that's mainly due to the voice, because the face, it's subtly changed, in my opinion. I've gained a little bit more muscle, but I feel like the voice is really what kind of has helped me through this whole process. It's made this whole process a lot easier. I've also noticed even more body hair. I'm not sure if you can see this. No, not really. My hands just seem to have a little bit more, like the hair is just spreading all over them. Yeah, let's see. No, okay, whatever. My hair has gotten not so much thicker, but just I feel like in length it's grown everywhere it was already, and then I kind of have just hair in places I didn't usually, like more on my hands. Give me 1 second. I've got this happy trail here, somewhat of a happy trail, kind of got abs for no reason. My legs are super hairy. I was able to grow out somewhat of a stash, but I wasn't really feeling it, so then I shaved it off. But yeah, I've noticed my face feels more rough, and I've been growing facial hair somewhat, but just kind of more in this area. And as far as anywhere else, I've been trying to have sideburns. It's not really working out yet. I've also noticed I have way more energy, and I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping. I've only been getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep at night, and even when I go to work, I still somehow, I'm tired, but I have the energy to continue to work or do whatever it is I need to do. I'm not really good at taking naps, so I don't know how my sleep has not caught up with me yet, but yeah, I guess it's not so much of a bad thing having a lot of energy, but I would like to get some sleep in the near future. Let's see. So besides my abs that I showed you, that I have for no reason, I also have kind of a significant amount of muscle on my arms for no reason. I haven't really been able to work out. I mean, I'm a server, I run around at work. That's about the only kind of exercise I get, but this is a lot bigger than it was before. I would show you my back, but I don't really feel like taking off my shirt, so there's that. As far as physical changes, I've noticed some, I guess, mental or personal changes with myself since being on testosterone, and I mean, a lot of good and bad things. I mean, I do feel more comfortable in my own skin personally, but I did notice that whenever I'm in like routine settings, whether it's, you know, home or around people I know, or you know, work or something, I feel content, I feel comfortable, you know, in a setting I've been before, but I haven't, you know, gone out with friends, I haven't really gone out or done anything besides, I guess, the things I've already done. I feel very paranoid. I mean, the times I have gone out alone, whether it's been to, get something to eat by myself, I notice I get very bad anxiety. And I mean, I've always kind of got anxiety, but I feel like now it's a little bit worse because when I go out and I'm alone, I feel just really paranoid, like, just having unnecessary thoughts, like what the people, around me think of me or how they see me, or, I don't know, just ridiculous things. So I've noticed I avoid going out. I feel like before, when I identified as being, I guess, a lesbian, it was easier for me at the time to go out, even though it didn't feel quite right. Like, inside, I feel like, to everyone, like, my voice was very, well, not very, but it was a lot higher. And I feel like when I would go out as a lesbian, nobody really, they didn't look at you, like, to see if you have boobs or not, or anything like, I don't know. Now I feel like really self-conscious when I'm out, because my voice is deeper, and because, I have half the people at my work, still calling me she and her because they've known me for such a long time, and, it's very hard for me because, when you got half the people, thinking you're a girl, and the other half thinking that you're a guy, it's almost embarrassing for me to be out in public, and I guess I get really paranoid that I'm going to run into that situation, and I guess the more I take this, I'm, hoping that that won't be the situation, and, people won't help but to look at me and see me the way that I see myself, and then maybe then it will be easier for me to go out and have a good time. I thought just being on testosterone alone would be enough for me to just go out and have a good time, and, sometimes I guess it could be if I'm around the right people, but a lot of times, like I said, I do feel very paranoid, and that leads me to get anxiety and feel very uncomfortable, and then it shows, and, that's why I feel like I avoid going out altogether. But on a positive note, it is all worth it to me. I know, no matter what, I am a lot happier than I've ever been, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And sorry for making this video so late. I meant to make it on my 3 months, and that was like, yikes, like 3 weeks ago. But I will get back to you on my 4 months, which is coming up, and if not then, soon. So, yeah, have a great day.